Hey guys, Blackninja797 here. In today's video, this is going to be another vlog for you guys. And today's vlog, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys, in the very beginning, a little unboxing of something I just recently got, which is really, really cool. And it's going to make my videos 10 times better. And that is... I'm just doing the Krusty Krab thing with the Krabby Patty. I got Sony Vegas, guys. Check this out. So, it's not the newest edition of Sony Vegas, but it is Sony Vegas. So, I got Sony Vegas Pro 13, which is what all the YouTubers have, used in the past. I'm assuming that they still use it. I could have gotten Sony Vegas Pro 14, but the thing is, though, is I haven't really heard anybody talk about it, and I didn't really look too much into detail on it. There's a lot more videos also on 13 instead of 14, and I've been more familiar with people talking about 13, so that's why I got. Plus, also it's cheaper. So if it's not really that much of an upgrade, with 14, only having a couple of things, which I'm not really sure if it does, I don't want to spend an extra few $100s on it. So basically, got Sony Vegas Pro 13, and it's a lot smaller than I thought it was being. I thought it'd be a lot bigger. I thought it'd be a giant package, or at least a little box. But I basically just got this. I already opened it, out of the main packaging where we got it in the mail. Just because I don't want to show my house address or anything. But basically, it just came in the little, yellow foam package. Opened it up. Now, since we have opened this up, we unfortunately, can't return it if there's something wrong with it. But it really doesn't matter because, I don't really expect there to be a problem. So I'm just gonna be opening this up and showing you guys what was good about it. So I already opened it up before, but it's not really you're missing out on anything. It's not like you're gonna be missing out on a reaction oh my god, what is this? No, it's I'm not gonna be that guy. So let's just open this. I already cut the top open, just trying to make sure I don't damage any of the packaging. So inside of the box, we got a little bit of cardboard, and inside it is holding a couple of things. So the main thing is right here. Here's the program. This is the little disc that we're going to be using to install Sony Vegas. Then the next thing is I would say that this is the instructions, but although I'm not exactly sure. Some of this kind of looks like just, free upgrades. Grab your free hit film, plugins, stuff like that. Some just other advertisements. Now this is the essentials card. This is what you need to absolutely have in order to get this program to work, so I'm definitely keeping this. I always keep my, stuff that I get in my boxes just in case I ever need, use some. There's another ad. This is the instructions. This looks like a second piece and it says do not discard. So I'm assuming that, this is the little instructions, manual right here. So I'm going to keep 2 out of these 3 things most likely. Now the good news is though is that since it's a disc, it means that once I install it, I don't need to, ever have to constantly put it in. I can just, put the disc in, install it on my computer, and then once it's installed, I just click the thing on my dashboard of my computer or something like that, you know what I'm saying? So this is a really cool, little program. I'm so glad that I finally got Sony Vegas because, I'm not the big YouTubers that can, just buy things, at random whenever they feel like it. I have to, save my money up and stuff. And, basically, I've been, just slowly upgrading my YouTube, setup ever since I, first got the, original Elgato back when I was still on 360. Then I eventually, upgraded my computer, and then after I upgraded my computer, I switched over to the Xbox One. After I did that, I also, got the HD 60 version of the Elgato, and then after that, I got the Blue Snowball, and now I finally got Sony Vegas, so... These are the 3 main things that I've wanted always for YouTube. Sony Vegas, a decent microphone like the Blue Snowball, a next-gen console, and then I would say, a couple of good things in terms of games, equipment Control Freaks, a good PC and stuff like that. The only thing that I can think of that I want left is Photoshop, and that's for thumbnails. So eventually I'm going to also get Photoshop, but that's the most expensive out of every single thing I have gotten for YouTube, so I've been slowly progressing, higher and higher. Now with Photoshop, it's not a cheap thing. It's $1,000 at the very least, so that's going to be a while, but I am saving up for it. So for Sony Vegas, getting that today was a really big accomplishment, but the next accomplishment is going to be getting Photoshop, because then I can make some really cool thumbnails. Not clickbait thumbnails, just put red over here, red over here. No, I'm just kidding. But, basically it's just going to be for fun, you know, making really creative thumbnails, or even just for art, so I'm really looking forward to that. But anyways, guys, this is just a beginning clip of the vlog. Tomorrow I'm going to be having a very awesome day. I'm going to be going to Best Buy because there is a kind of a minor, you know, like setback with getting this, so I don't know if you guys noticed this, but you can see it if you pay attention very close to my previous vlogs. On my computer here, there is absolutely no port for like a disc. There is nothing. All I have is like USBs and then like the charger and stuff like that, and then that's it. So I really don't have any way of, you know, like hooking up this to plug in, you know, the software. So what we're gonna do is that me and my dad tomorrow are gonna head to a Best Buy and get like a, you know, like a USB like that has like a DVD player attached to the other end, or like a CD player that's attached to the other end, like portable CD player or something like that is what I think it's called. We'll plug that in and, like, you know, just let that load up, and then we don't have to worry about it again. And then I'm going to be seeing a movie, and then I'm going to be having dinner, which is really cool. Probably will vlog, I would say, right before the movie, right after the movie, and then right after the dinner, because like I'm going to be hanging out with my family and I don't want to record them without their permission. Plus also I can't record a movie. I'm going to get a huge copyright strike if I did that. But anyways, guys, right now on the screen, this is just kind of like a little sneak peek, I guess, if you guys want to see what I'm working on. This is my next video, or one of my next few videos. It's a Titanfall 2 video. I was talking about, you know, getting Titanfall soon, and so I decided to finally get it. It was on sale too. That's one thing about being on Xbox, is that a lot of things are on sale or like free. So what happened was that Titanfall 2 was actually half off from 60 to 30, and then back in Christmas I got a $25 Microsoft Points gift card from my best friends, and so all I had to really do was just spend $5 on Titanfall. So I was just like, you know what, why not? So that's going to be a video very soon, and I'm going to be, you know, looking forward to that. The one problem though is that it has been glitching out with the processing so far. This was supposed to be uploaded today, but it's unfortunately going to be delayed by a day, or it's just going to be very late, but I'm probably just going to push it back a day. You know, everything for some reason with this video, like, it was fine, but like YouTube just didn't process it correctly. It failed to process twice, so I'm just going to try it one more time. If that doesn't work, I really don't know what I'll do. Maybe I'll refilm it, I don't know. But I just feel kind of bad because I know there's a lot more of you guys, you know, like in, you know, other places of the world. I looked at my YouTube like analytics, and like 70% is from the US, but there's like several of you guys that are not even from the US. There's some of you guys that are from like the, you know, the UK, Ireland, Canada, the Netherlands, just stuff like that. And that's really cool, you know, I have like people all across the world watching me, which is really, really awesome. That's just to name a few. So I'm really looking forward to, you know, making my videos come out earlier, so that way everybody, you know, can see my videos at a decent time. I usually upload them at like 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is like, you know, 10 o'clock for, you know, like the UK, for instance, so it's slightly later. But I'm going to try to see if maybe I can get them back by 1 hour, maybe like around 4-ish. I can't necessarily do 3-ish because it's like kind of when I'm still in school, so I would have to like schedule the video up ahead of time. That's a little bit rushy, so maybe 4, so maybe that would be a little bit earlier. I'm going to try to work on that, but in the meantime it's still 5. Sometimes I upload it later, but I'm always trying to aim for, like, you know, in between 4 and 6, but mostly 5. But anyways, I'm kind of rambling on. Anyways, guys, I'm hoping to see you guys, you know, in the next clip. Well, I mean, obviously you're going to be, if you're watching this vlog. God, I don't know what to say. See, this is the one thing about me that sets me apart from every other YouTuber, is that I'm like one of the few that just leaves in the mistakes repeatedly. I think that just kind of gives you guys a laugh or something like that. So anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next part of the vlog. Alrighty guys, so it is the next day, and I finally have Sony Vegas installed. It is right here on my laptop, and it looks very nice, very professional, and I really like this a lot. So when we ended up getting Sony Vegas, I didn't think of this through at first. So what ended up happening was, and I also mentioned this in the last part of my vlog, I believe, but just in case I didn't, I'm just going to repeat myself, so sorry if I repeat myself, you know, for the people that have already heard this possible part. But basically what ended up happening was that the Sony Vegas program came on a disc, and when it came on a disc, like I said in the previous part, most likely, there is no disc drive or anything in my laptop. I just have like USB ports and stuff. So what we ended up doing is that we were originally planning on going to Best Buy and getting like a portable or like a plug-in DVD/CD player, and we actually ended up finding one in my sister's room because she ended up saying, hey, I have one, so that saved us a little bit of time and money. And now we actually were able to get it loaded up and everything, and I have messed with it for about like an hour or so. I've been fiddling with it. I've been, you know, like looking at some of the tutorials and stuff that it prompts me for, and I've actually been able to successfully, in my opinion, make one of my basic videos. I found out how to trim clips so that way I can cut out parts that I don't necessarily like. I found out how to mute certain pieces of audio. I found out how to actually overlap clips, which is something I've never been able to do before, like where two clips are playing at the same time. And I've also been able to do stuff like increase volume, but like 10 times as loud. I can change it so that way volume for voice is high and music is low, so that way they're not contradicting each other. Just little stuff like that, and it's very nice. You can see like a couple of things. This is like just some stuff I want to show you guys, to show you kind of what it basically is like. So like you can choose where you want to like get your media and stuff from, like right over here. This is just like you can get stuff from your desktop or your files. This is some like the editing stuff that you can end up doing, which is really cool. This is where like you can play your video just like to test it out. You can change like the audio bars here for like volume or like a voice or like music. You can even have a separate like editing tool for just video and just music. You can change the audio on like the, you know, the audio, or you can change it in like the video itself, you know, depending on like whether you separate them or not. You can shrink things, make things bigger, like with the magnifying glass tool down here, like the very bottom. It's kind of hard to see, but there it is. And it's really great software, very fantastic, and it's definitely worth the money. I really just am looking forward to making just so many, you know, epic videos with this software, because I can do this for gaming videos, vlogs, etc. So what I'm planning on doing is that now that I have Sony Vegas, I'm going to make one practice video, just kind of for the, you know, the heck of it, and see how it does with just Sony Vegas. And then what I also might do is I also might make one single video where I do Sony Vegas and the YouTube video editor, which I've, you know, used for the longest time, and see what the maximum amount of editing can be. So that's what I'm planning on doing. Today's video is going to be probably normal, just because like I'm still learning Sony Vegas, so this might be the potential last video where I just use the YouTube video editor. But I might also mess around with Sony Vegas in today's video. I'm not sure which one yet. But basically I'm going to have one video where I mess around with just Sony Vegas, and one video where I do that and the YouTube video editor. I just realized I made an L. Lol. Or for loser, whatever you want to say. But basically, I'm probably just going to mess with this for a while, just see how I can get used to it and stuff like that. And now I'm going to be heading out to dinner with you know, my family and stuff like that. We didn't end up seeing a movie just because like my dad has a business trip tomorrow, and he really didn't have time to do, you know, both. He was expecting, you know, just to do Best Buy and then dinner, just because like of the way that time was working out. But we didn't even need to go to Best Buy, so really we're just going to go to dinner. But I'm going to be going to dinner with my family, and then I'm also going to be coming back because The Walking Dead is finally on tonight, and it's finally back, so I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait to see what happens. I mean, I kind of expect, you know, certain things because I read the book, but one thing I like about the show is how that even though they try to be like the book, they still have their like own little things about it that can make it different. So like some things still surprise me, which is something I like. So I'm really looking forward to The Walking Dead coming back. And anyways, guys, I'll see you in the next clip. Alrighty guys, so this is going to be the end of the vlog. I had a really good dinner, you know, I got to hang out with all my family members. There was a lot of funny jokes and laughter and everything. And also when I came back home, I got to watch The Walking Dead finally come back, the mid-season premiere, which was just amazing. I'm so glad that it came back. It was just as good as I thought it would be. Got to, you know, find out, you know, a couple more things about, you know, like what's been going on, you know, and stuff like that. Finding out more stuff about the characters. Everything about The Walking Dead is just great, and I can't wait, you know, for the next episode next week. Not going to spoil anything what happened in today's you know, video. I don't want to, you know, spoil it in case some of you guys don't necessarily, you know, get to watch it right away. So I'm just going to, you know, basically say that is a good episode. You guys are going to really like it, and I can't wait to see what happens next, because I just love The Walking Dead. Any zombie show I really love. But anyways, guys, this is going to be today's video. I hope you enjoyed, you know, me talking about Sony Vegas finally, you know, being on my laptop, talking about, you know, going out to dinner and joking around with, you know, family, and also The Walking Dead here at the end. But anyways, guys, if you liked today's video or today's vlog, I would really appreciate if you could drop a thumbs up on the video, and also subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you later. Peace.